guys, it's Emily from Heartmybody Fitness. Today I'm going to show you a creative workout that you can do anywhere, but especially if you're traveling, because all you need is you and your suitcase. If you like this video, I would love for you to 1, like it on YouTube, but 2, show your real love by subscribing to my channel, because then you never miss a video. So I did this workout when I was recently in Chicago. I've been traveling a lot for work and trying to be as active as I can on my different trips, but it can be hard if you don't have that much equipment or you're going to hotel gyms that don't oftentimes have everything that your normal gym has. So I've been doing a lot of workouts in hotel rooms and just on the go. So this workout is just you and your suitcase. That's all you need. You can do all this stuff without a suitcase too. I just happen to have this like really cute purple oversized suitcase. So I figured, hey, you're gonna go through each of these exercises, and depending on how much time you have, you might not have a lot of time to go through multiple rounds. So you pick and choose, right? If you've only got a few minutes, do just 1 round of these exercises. If you've got time to do a full workout, go for it. Do multiple rounds. I'm talking 2, 3, maybe even 4. But again, it's very simple because you can just do them in your hotel room. You don't even have to put on makeup or clothes if you wanted to. I'll leave that one up to you. It's your choice. I wore clothes in it. So that being said, this is a total body workout, or as best as you can possibly get in a hotel room with limited space with just a suitcase. But I am focusing on major muscle groups, and I've talked about this before. With total body workouts, you want to work major muscle groups with multi-joint exercises in multiple planes of motion. So you're gonna see that I don't have a lot of space to move around for the video, but I was still able to get in quite a lot of complex movements. These are here for you to keep in your back pocket so that when you are traveling or you're in a bind and you've got very minimal equipment, maybe just a suitcase, then you can get in a good, effective workout on the go. The first exercise is the squat, which is perfect because it takes up very little space. You can do this almost anywhere, and it works major muscle groups, primarily of your lower body, but also in your core, your back. It's a really good one to do. You can see here that I am using my suitcase as a gauge for how low I should go. This is totally optional. You do not have to do it this way unless you want to. With a squat, you're gonna sit your hips back as though you are reaching for a chair or a suitcase behind you. If you're not totally confident with your squat form, then check out my squat tutorial video. I'm gonna link it up in the description below. You can look at that and see tips that I have for perfect squat form for ladies. The next exercise is a split squat with your back foot elevated. I used the suitcase, but you can use something else in the room, or you can have your foot just on the ground. It is totally up to you. Make sure that you do both sides so you're not getting lopsided. You can see from my form that I've got my front knee pointing in the same direction as my toes. I'm leaning forward slightly and contracting my abs. And then I also like to have my hands behind my head on this one, like a prisoner squat, just so that I'm reminded to maintain really clean posture. This next exercise is a suitcase carry, literally. You can also use a heavy bag or a dumbbell or something that's relatively heavy that has a handle. Use what you got. With this exercise, you will take small steps, squeezing your legs, your glutes, your abs, and maintaining an upright posture with your shoulders down away from your ears. Try not to let whatever you're holding move around too much. You can see it's harder with an oversized suitcase, but just do your best. If you're in a small space, just walk as far forward or back as space will allow. Okay, I love this exercise, the suitcase hold. Ooh, does it make your core burn? So you're gonna hold the suitcase or whatever else you have access to that you can hold with one arm, and whatever that is gonna wanna pull you over to the side. You have to resist it by strongly contracting your core and holding it for whatever duration you perform this exercise. You can see I played with having my other hand behind my head or on my waist. It doesn't really matter as long as you are maintaining good posture and that contraction through your glutes and your abs. Another thing you can do is make it a little bit harder by lifting one leg. So now you've added a balance component. Oh, I love this one. You guys are gonna rock it. Moving on to more upper body work, this next one is a push-up. I put my feet up on my suitcase, so I was doing a decline push-up, which tends to be a little bit harder than if you have your feet on the ground. You can always, of course, just do a regular push-up with your feet on the ground or on your knees. Totally your call. If you're not sure how to do a push-up or want a few tips on how to perfect your push-up, check out the description of this video. I've linked up a previous video that I did about how to do a perfect push-up and how to make it easier or harder depending on where you are. You can see I also did a variation where I had my feet a little bit wider on the suitcase, and then I added in a tap of my shoulders just for a little bit more core work. But guys, there are so many options here, so do whatever kind of push-up or variation of a push-up is gonna work for you. Let's keep on working your core with this next plank variation. So in this exercise, you're gonna hold a plank and you're literally using the suitcase just as a prop. So you could be reaching your arm out and across your body toward your cat or a chair or just the air. You don't have to have a suitcase, whatever you've got. You're reaching out and across to the opposite side of your body and then back toward the side of your body that's the same side of that arm, and then bringing your hand back down and switching sides. All the while, you'll want to maintain squared off hips, meaning that they don't rotate side to side. I've got a little rotation here, just doing my best, but that's the goal. So squeeze your glutes, squeeze your abs. This is a fun variation. This next one seriously targets our obliques and our gluteus medius, the side of the booty. I really like this one as a variety of a side plank. So you're holding a side plank on your knees. You're gonna lift your top leg up, straighten it out, tap it down to the suitcase, bring it back in and down, and then lower your hips and then drive them back up. That's 1 rep. Last but certainly not least, let's work on those lower abs with some leg raises. So I actually really like using the suitcase on this one because it allows me to better gauge how low my legs should go. You can do this in so many ways, guys. You can see that I have my legs lowering straight down and up. Then I play around with lowering them down, tucking my knees in, and lifting my legs straight back up. There's a ton of options here. I also like to get my obliques involved by lowering my legs down to either side and alternating that. You can do that with just the leg raises, or as you can see, you can do that with the leg lowering, then the knee tuck, then lifting your legs straight up and repeating on the other side. You can also play around with having your knees tucked in toward your stomach and then pushing your legs straight out just above the suitcase and pulling them back in. You can do that straight out and in, or you can do it at an angle side to side, again, getting a little bit more oblique work in. One final pro tip, guys, on the leg raises, I really prefer to have my hands outlining my glutes. I find that it allows me to activate my abs a little bit better and pull my belly button down toward the ground rather than be tempted to allow my low back to arch, which then takes the exercise out of my abs. That is definitely something that I recommend for you to try, and if it works for you, you can keep on doing it. All right, guys, I hope that you liked that. If you did and you want more help with total body workouts at home or on the go with minimal equipment, be sure to look down at the description of this video. There is a home workout blueprint. You can download that and literally pick and choose. I took the guesswork out of it. You get to very easily design your own total body workout at home with minimal equipment. I put out new videos every Monday, so be sure to subscribe to my channel so that you never miss a Monday. Bye, guys.